Hi there, this is Humley's demonstration of Origin Global's AI assistant. I'm going to be running through the basic functionalities of how the AI cognitive assistant will work. In this demonstration, it's been created to help people, as pointed out here, answer any questions they may have about Origin Global's doors and windows. In addition to which, it can also help people book them appointments and take any measurements they need to submit. With our AI, we have IBM Watson baked in. We can also integrate with Microsoft Cognitive Services, Amazon and Google's AI stacks as well. So as a result of which, we have some small talk baked in. So I can ask it a variety of different questions. So what we have here is the general information taken from your webpage, your frequently asked questions section. We can also implement videos here, hosted directly from YouTube or any other sources. This can also be interactive graphics or whatever you'd like it to be. And if you want to have further information, there can be hyperlinks either within the text itself, or additionally, we can just put the links down here to further information. We have the reviewing sections here underneath, which allows you, the administrator of this technology, to be able to see whether your questions are being effectively answered or not. And that allows you to be able to tweak those answers or questions accordingly. Other things we can ask is, again, this information is all directly taken from your website, with additional videos being hosted within the actual chat box itself. So this can carry on, as you can see here. We can ask it a variety of questions. I could ask it in a variety of different ways. So if it doesn't understand what I'm saying, it will give me a variety of different options here. So first one being it believes it's why is quality important. Otherwise, it can ask a variety of different other things that may be pertinent to the question that I'm asking, if perhaps it isn't sure about number one being correct. So in this instance, I type in number one. I can put in yes. In addition to which, I could ask that same question in a variety of other ways. So this is implementing a technology we have, which is called Octavo, which makes us very unique within the market. What we do is we take a single question, such as why is quality important? And it finds 1,000 different ways in which that question could be asked, and it implements that within the AI cognitive assistant. So you, as the administrator, can then input simply one question, and then it multiplies that one question 100 different times. Obviously, if you put that question in 3 or 4 different ways, it expands that 1,000-fold. So as a result of which, you are then being very light touch on adding new questions into the system. It doesn't require a lot of administration, and allows you to free up some time. Now, let's do something a little bit more interesting. This is just a very simple back and forth frequently asked questions side of things. But what we would like to do is, let's say, book an appointment. What's happened here is I have just entered into a conversational engagement. So I've told the AI I would like to book an appointment. It understands now that I'm entering into the conversational flow of booking an appointment by picking up those various keywords within my statement. And as a result of which, it's now engaging me in that conversational flow to book an appointment. Now, if I was to put in, let's say, a factor that a product that that you don't actually provide, such as, I don't know, so you obviously don't sell tables. So I would have to actually put in something correct. So you can set in rules based on what it is that you can and cannot do. We can link to any CRM system or booking system of any sort or form with regards to your software platforms that you're using. So as a result of which, it would automatically bake in those rules as to what can and cannot be accepted. For the demonstration purposes, I've just set some rules hard-coded into the AI to allow it to only recognize things like bifold doors or windows. So it's taken all of my details. It's understood, obviously, that I'm asking about something that Origin Global doors and windows don't actually sell. So it's taken all my details, and that will then automatically submit that through to customer service software or CRM software that you guys have sitting within Origin. And that can be done through an API, as mentioned, or if you don't have an API available, we integrate with UiPath. We're the cognitive assistant partner for them. And that means that we can implement something called RPA, which is robotic process automation, which allows a piece of code, not an actual physical robot, but a piece of computer code to go off and gather all that data and input all that data accordingly. So saving you from having to implement an API where none is available. So imagine now I want to submit my dimensions. So now, as this is, I'm guessing, a demonstration for the US, what I've done here is have it as it would be in the US. So this can be altered depending on where the domain is coming from. So, for instance, if the information is being requested from a location within the US, then obviously it wouldn't be going to the metric system. It would be working on the imperial system. So we would be working not in millimeters and centimeters, we'd be working in inches and feet, or meters instead of meters. So as a result of which, it's asking me how wide will it be in inches. Sorry, how wide it will be. It's a pretty big door. What's the customer reference ID? Now, in an ideal world, what would happen is this would be tied to a CRM system, as mentioned. and also tied into whatever system it takes for you guys use to be able to take measurements. So that if there was anything along the lines here, such as the type of material that you're using and the colors that you have, that you simply do not offer, then it would, as I did in this previous example here for tables, it would ping back and tell me that those colors are not available and all that type of texture finish is not available. If you needed to update these, such as the colors and the type of finish and texture, that's very easy for you to do, as I've demonstrated to Ben already. You can simply go into the system, it's a 2-minute job, add in those new colors, add in those new textures and finishes, and hit save, and it's live. If you want to set rules in place as far as how big you can make your doors or windows, then that is very easy for you to do. Or alternatively, how small, what the limit is on that. With regards to the ID reference for the customer, that again would be then linked through to a different system as far as the CRM is concerned. In this instance here, it's just saying to the customer that all the details have been submitted and the order will be ready to cut, and someone's going to be in touch with them in the next 12 hours. You can put whatever message you want here, but this is to help the team visualize exactly how this could be activated within Origin. That concludes the demonstration. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm going to be sending you through a link so you can try asking the AI some of the questions. I haven't put all of the FAQs within it, but there's a good amount of them anyway. So have a play around and you'll see for yourself how easy it is to use. Thank you very much.